Oh, you have to do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You use all these items and it unlocks the door.
Is that symbol of Mercury just like the rod of Asclepius?
Yeah. That's what I think.
That's what it looked like. So what's the dagger do?
What do you mean? What does the dagger do?
The dagger of
What does it represent?
Melchior.
It's right here.
Yes, yeah, I didn't.
So it's the 5th key.
I see.
And now the door's open.
Huh.
No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now.
Mommy, you a bitch.
I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Oh.
It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too.
It's not for her own good. It's for your good.
Mommy, I just want to be with you.
Oh.
Just 2 of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, I mean, you do need some spermies.
Yep. Let me just make sure that I'm equipped. Reload. Let's just take one of those.
Just to top off.
Yeah.
He did all that just to
Damn.
just go, well.
Yeah. I gotta go down.
That's funny.
Gotta descend. Make the descent into hell.
Into madness.
I'm shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron is being used.
Wow.
In spite of the lost soul returning at last.
Why is it so quiet
I
all of
don't
a sudden?
know.
Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must
be
thankful to him. Even though Alyssa has been stopped, his little girl has to go.
What a
pity.
Bark, 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 bark.
Yeah, I was gonna say her laugh was loud.
Whoops.
Devil's name.
Doesn't work.
Damn,
Oh.
force push.
Hell yeah. Using that force.
Well, to think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times restored to her former self.
No mood for jokes.
No mood for jokes.
But you see, she's right there.
That's absurd.
I'm the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
That's a fair question.
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alyssa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens.
Never awakens.
He has been watching by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, somehow.
That day has finally come. The time is nigh.
Nay.
Except I think they spelled it wrong.
I
didn't they? Yeah.
don't know.
Nye with no
It's supposed to be
N-I-G-H. Yeah. Yeah, they spelled it nay.
Nay. I'm like, what?
Day of reckoning,
This is the day of
when
reckoning.
all our sorrows will be washed away.
Yeah, I remember in the third game, you have that fucking, like, pill.
That
for
you start
the seal
at the
of
beginning of the
Metatron
game.
right at the beginning of the game, and you take it, and you fucking basically abort the fucking fetus, which becomes the devil that
Except
you
you
whoop
have
on.
to use it at a specific time.
Yeah,
Because
otherwise
if
I think
you
it just
use
straight up kills you.
I think it kills you.
Hello.
Hi there, girl.
That's weird.
Cool.
Gotcha. Where's your force field now, biatch?
Sybil.
She doesn't have any powers anymore.
I know.
Sybil for the win. Oh, no, that's right. It was Kaufman.
Return things to how they were before.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, once you unleash God, you don't put him back in the bottle. Sorry.
Nobody
But it's not God.
It's not. It's Alessa.
get away with this.
Well, it's I suppose you could call it a God, but
Yeah.
You're represent. We don't need you.
put a couple more rounds into her.
How much by coming here?
Should have double tapped in the first place.
My, aren't we getting cocky?
Aren't we getting cocky?
Cucky.
Oh, audio mixing from the old days.
I thought I got rid of that.
All
What?
I had to do was plant it somewhere and
Hmm.
you all, well,
It kept you busy. I think that's some kind of like,
you're easy.
It's what we got out of the motorcycle.
yeah.
Mm.
And it's basically the same stuff that we
It's the red
expelled the
liquid.
demon. We expelled the demon from Sybil, so it's the same principle.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a holy grenade.
Basically,
Yep.
Yeah.
Before
It's basically a holy blood.
the Matrix, they did it first.
Actually, you know what kind of reminds me of? So back in the old days, before fire extinguishers, they used to have something called fire grenades.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Where
They
it
still
was
exist.
it was a bottle that had like a detergent in it that
Oh,
would essentially
yeah.
suffocate the
fire.
They still
fire.
exist.
Not so much, but
No,
my
it-
grandparents actually still had one,
Had one?
from back
Wow.
in the old days. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, the old ones were actually dangerous
Oh yeah.
because like you leave it in the and when they popped, they could spread the fire.
So Kira Yamaoka, for this song, for that sound, he used a dentist drill and just kind of
Warped it?
Warped it, yeah. It's like, ugh.
Well, dentist drills in general are very unnerving.
yeah.
Like the noise it makes is.
They never bothered me.
There
it
he
does a lot.
is.
Hello.
Baphomet!
He's cute. He just popped out of her. Alright. You just
Well-
jizz lightning all over?
Sure
Yeah.
did. She's dead.
Force lightning!
That was Force Storm. It hit more than one area.
I love it, just that's it. No dialogue to explain things, nothing. Just, here we go.
Can't remember.
The guide literally just said stand in place and just unload on it.
Oh. Well, except that you don't.
You have plenty of healing items.
Yes,
so
I do.
You're helpful.
Yeah, I am.
Well, it just sucks because you can't see him. Like, how do you even know if you're hitting him?
I think I am.
Cool.
Ouch.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the guide says it takes like 25 shots to kill him with the hunting rifle.
Let's see. Yep. Reload. Oh, I got plenty of shots.
I mean, I'll give it to the music. It's fitting. So is he just in the center?
I think so.
Well, wouldn't that be unfortunate?
Can't really see him.
Well, even, you know what?
I got 2 bullets left.
If he runs out of ammo, he'll just die anyway, right?
Well,
I suppose that's kind of why they did that.
Yeah, it'll just become a survival of lasting long enough game if he
Yeah.
runs out.
Ah, there it is.
That's just so weird that like you have this boss.
Why? And you
that
can't even see it. That's what kills me. Like
it's
the
got
camera
boobies.
should have. Yeah, Baphomet does.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have panned it back or something.
Or had it at the angle, so it was up.
Why did they even need to put him so high? Why didn't they just have him like hovering instead of flying? That doesn't make sense. Fucking
Now
song.
we should get the good plus ending.
Yes, because I uncovered the conspiracy and saved Sybil.
Yeah.
So. What's the time?
2 hours 45 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
So a total of almost 6 hours. Because the first session was 3 hours.
Yeah.
You also got to remember we did reset at one point. We did the soft reset to go back. And
Yeah, but that wasn't. It may
That
have
was
only added like
10.
10 minutes. It's
That's not bad.
So now that's what?
Your
What's
daughter.
who's the baby?
Your new daughter.
That's Alessa.
Oh,
or not
that's
Alessa.
right.
That's Cheryl.
Yeah. Cheryl's reborn as a babe.
Yep. Get out. No dialogue.
Bye,
nothing, just-
Alessa. Yeah, really, like, this game kind of leaves more questions than answers. Sybil, no! Take you!
She should get out too.
I was about to say, I would have fucking made sure Sybil survived.
He only cares about his kid.
I know, he's a real prick. I really don't like Harry that much, I'll be honest. He's kind of an asshole.
He's not an asshole. He just wants his daughter
He's just
back.
not very likable.
He wants his daughter.
He's very single-minded.
Yes, which makes him hard to, like... I don't know. Oh, I thought she was dead.
Well, she is, but she
Oh,
is.
she's keeping Kaufman because he's a prick.
Yep. He was keeping her addicted to the White Claudia, so yep.
Oh, that's right. She's dead, technically.
Yep.
And now he's dead.
Just making sure he doesn't escape.
Yep.
Oh.
So he gets the punishment he deserves.
Guess
See, I
I'm
don't-
gonna need a
see, I
new
don't-
apartment!
You son of a bitch. See, I don't hear you saying what an asshole Sybil is when she's trying to fucking kill me.
Yeah, but you deserved it.
It doesn't matter. She should know the difference between right and wrong, even if she is possessed. Okay?
I like how everything, the fire's frozen in air. Sack of potatoes. He's running.
Yeah, I was about to say.
With a sack of potatoes.
I suppose they did the best they could with graphics at the
The
time.
polygonal, yeah. She literally.
I
did
will.
first time.
I will say this though. They did the best they could with the graphics, but
They
when
did
you
amazing.
when you look at Silent Hill 2, with what they knew at that time, like
2 is
that
incredible.
game is so goddamn beautiful, and it was so ahead of its time.
Wow, they're just like, well, alright.
Did
Yeah, because we have the kid. So that's the good.
oh yeah. I guess that is the
That's
good.
it?
Okay, yeah.
Like, there's no, like, epilogue after?
Nope, that's it.
Wow. Leaves a lot to the imagination.
Doesn't it?
I hate it. I hate unfulfilled endings like that.
Yeah, I think I'm actually not sure if that's good plus or good minus. Because there's another one where they are like, it's like he and Sybil end up together and they like basically like start a family. But this one they were on the run.
Yeah.
Masahiro Ito, thank you so much for creating monsters that just are so terrifying.
That were definitely much more realized in later ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you see games like this of this era, and they don't really age super well, both in controls and like look. And there are some
This
that
one
do.
honestly did not. It aged pretty good in my
It wasn't
opinion.
terrible.
I think, to be quite honest, of all of the games have never really had a great battle system.
No.
Oh yeah,
the
this
battle
is-
controls-
apparently we did just get the good ending.
We got
Oh, how would you get good
good plus?
Yeah.
Oh, there's good and good plus, right?
Yeah.
How would you get good plus?
I think it's because I killed too many people.
What?
The amount of people that you kill does affect your ending.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
Unless you had to beat it in a certain amount of time, like some.
And yeah, the time I don't think
Time's inconsequential.
Yeah, it's inconsequential to the ending that you get. But yeah, no, honestly, this one, I think it held up. And even though the battle systems have always been just crap, and it's been known in the Silent Hill games that it's not great for that, this one, I think, honestly, may have had the best.
That's sad.
Which is sad, because then that meant that they got worse and worse. 1999.
Well, I feel like that's kind of part of the charm of Silent Hill is the fact that combat is not great because it's like how a person would react to this.
Honestly, yeah.
It kind of adds to the authenticity.
Well, and that's what I like about all of the games. It's like Harry is not like an army guy. Oh, this is what I was thinking.
There's the good plus.
Yes, we did get the good plus.
Okay.
Yep.
Give her a kiss. A little smooch. Oh, lame.
Well, it's not really the starter family. It's just they're out and alive.
And now it's just like, I don't get this part.
Yeah, is this supposed to be like
it's
outtakes?
It's the end.
Yeah, it's like outtakes. Yeah.
That's weird.
See, because
it's almost like an ending to like Twin Peaks.
It's like an old movie.
It's like Kaufman's dancing.
Yeah, it's like a Twin Peaks kind of like thing to it.
But shit, what was I saying? Is that like Harry is not like he's not an army guy. He's not like he doesn't know weapons.
He's an everyman.
He's not a specialist.
Yeah,
like he is.
Hey, baby.
That's why she does not look like a fucking 14-year-old. Like.
Oh no, she definitely is not.
That
like
is
16,
an adult.
Remember?
No, because you said she was 7, and this is 7 years after that, so technically
14.
she's 14. I'm like, that is not a 14-year-old. Oh, Dahlia. But that's what I've always loved about them, is that it's not stars going into a mansion of zombies where they're armed to the teeth. It's like, he just wants his daughter back, and he's going to do it any way that he can.
I love that the graphics here are the best graphics we've seen the whole game. This is where they blew their whole budget.
It's so funny because right there, he actually does look like Sean Bean actually looks a lot like him.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking close. So you don't get any of that from
I don't think
any of the other endings.
Nope.
Oh,
Your rank 3,
good plus.
2, 4, 6. What is
I don't know what that means.
8, 9, 10? 10
1,
stars
2, 3,
out of
4, 5, 6, 7. Because I think you can get 10 big stars and 10 little stars.
So what the fuck are these items?
We missed items.
Yeah, we missed items. I got 158 out of 204.
Extra ammo, stuff like that.
Total time that it took if you beat it in under like 3 hours. I didn't have any continues.
No, I'm like, what are these things floating? A chainsaw, a lighter, a pendant?
Those are the items you can pick up in the next.
Yeah. I can pick up the drill, I can pick up the chainsaw, and
you need the gas to get the chainsaw.
Oh, the mining drill.
And the one on the bottom right is the channeling stone.
What does that do?
That's so you can get the UFO ending.
So I can get the UFO ending.
Oh, yeah. I see. Wow.
So what is the gasoline though?
So
that's for the
you take it to the chainsaw shop,
Oh.
so you can fill the chainsaw and you get that as the weapon.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I didn't realize that you needed the gasoline for it.
Interesting.
How cool. I've never actually noticed that when I've seen like items like in the background. So
interesting.
So yeah, is it okay to save?
Next game mode. Hard. Yeah, that's all right.
It's okay to save. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like it feels like all of the exposition in the story is like the last either half or like third of the game.
That's honestly why I said that. It's like especially with Nowhere, it doesn't almost feel like a chapter of the game. It feels like the epilogue.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're now starting to kind of learn like everything that was happening with Alessa and Dahlia.
Rule of Rose was like that.
Exactly, where the last chapter was literally just
exposition.
Just exposition. It was just a story.
Which was funny because you needed the good ending to get that.
Exactly. Which is funny too because the game, they wait until the last level. It's like you would not understand shit going on in that game until you hit that last level. When everything starts to make sense. And so it's like they did the same thing here where it's like, yeah, that 2/3 of the way through the game, then they start explaining things
like,
to you.
What the fuck is
and
happening?
near the very end is like, oh, now it all makes sense.
Well, it's funny because you don't even... You barely see any of these characters until that last third.
No, you see Dahlia, you see them
for like a snip here.
You see Lisa here and there, yeah.
It's not like you're having a constant contact with these people building
Kaufman,
a rapport.
you start running into Kaufman like at the halfway mark.
Like Sybil, you met once in that, like at the beginning of the game, until all of a sudden now you're...
She's also in the opening cinematic.
Yeah.
But you barely even see her until... Like everything starts unfolding.
I
so
get
it's
what
like,
you mean. Yeah.
How do you start building a connection to any of these characters?
I will tell you though,
you're not necessarily supposed to build a connection.
I will tell you
Sybil,
though,
you should.
I had the strongest connection the first time I ever played this game. The strongest connection I had was Lisa.
I figured
because Lisa is just. I honestly feel like Lisa.
She had the most character build.
She did, and she is the embodiment of the person who's playing. Because it's like, you just want to know what the hell's going on, but you want to just, like, I want to be safe. I want to find somebody else. And so she got super excited when she saw Harry because it's like, she's not alone anymore.
Now there's someone recognizable.
Now there's somebody here who I can kind of, like, put my hope in and get some help from.
And he's such a bastard.
Well... But then afterwards, it's like, you find out that it's like, oh my god, she was dead the whole time, and then the death scene of hers is just so touching.
Well, you said 2 is like more emotional, right?
Oh yes.
2 will fuck with you.
I've never played. Honestly, the ending of 2, I've never been able to sit through it without crying. I'm dead serious.
I can't wait to 2.
Dead serious.
I can't wait to play 2. That'll be amazing.
I don't think we're playing 2 on the channel.
Oh yeah, I want to play 2 because I've never seen 2 in one iota. I want to see 2, but I cannot play these games. I am trash.
2's a little bit longer than this one is, though.
And I would next time
so.
I'm going to have you brush up on 2 before we
probably.
Play. Yeah, I will have you play through 2, and then we'll play 2 on the channel.
I think my notes, at least for 2, are better though.
He thinks
maybe.
Yeah, your
it's
notes
one page.
Yeah, your notes are pretty dismal. Yeah.
No, it's actually it's actually 3 pages.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
I think Castle Quest notes were longer than that.
I like how part of his notes had run in underlines.
Yeah.
Because when I got to that part, I didn't realize that you had to run from Pyramid Head. He was slicing at us, and I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Oh god, it's Pyramid Head!
Yeah. I want to see 2, because now that, like I said, I've never actually played through Silent Hill before, and seeing how close it is to the movie, like, it makes me appreciate this that much more.
I see, yeah.
So, this was good. And your gameplay wasn't.
Shut up.
But
so here, the first half gameplay, not so good.
This was
second
better.
half, definitely much better.
Mainly because we were guiding you mostly through it.
Mainly, yes.
But yes. I know what you mean. And it's just, it's like we said, these games of the PS1, the N64, and like original Xbox era. Well, Xbox was more PS2.
Yeah. There was a lot lot exploration heavy.
Well, but they did not age gracefully. It's hard to discern what's what.
Well,
the controls were
some of them do, but some of them don't.
They were still hammering out how to navigate 3D environments.
Because if you look at Final Fantasy 8 and 9 in comparison to like 7, they aged really well.
But when was FF7? 99?
97.
97?
97.
I suppose that's kind of a different aspect, though. I don't know. It's
some of them age really well, some don't.
I guess not. I don't know.
But you're going to have that with every generation of games.
Honestly, this game, yes, it may not have aged gracefully as far as graphics go, but I still, the gameplay, the jump scares, the earned jump scares that you get in this game, and just the atmosphere, the ambience of it, I love this game. It's still one of my favorites. Silent Hill will always and forever be my favorite video game series of all time.
Yeah.
It was really Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 that really kind of solidified that.
Yeah.
Where, yes, I I don't hate games like Silent Hill Homecoming or Downpour as much as everybody else does.
People don't like Downpour?
People absolutely bash that game, and I don't know why.
Really?
Same thing with Homecoming. Like, I liked Homecoming. I didn't have a problem with it, but people just absolutely bash those games.
What were those for? I know one was Vita, wasn't it?
Both were PS3.
Oh, PS3.
The only one that I've never played before was the Vita one. The was it PlayStation
Book of Memories or whatever?
Book of Memories. Yes, that was for the Vita. I've never played it, but it plays more like. Have you ever heard of a game called Dead Nation?
Yeah.
It plays exactly like Dead Nation.
Oh, that's weird.
It's basically it's got I think enemies from like the Silent Hill series, but it's way forward.
It sounds like that. Really?
It's way forward. Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. It sounds like that one Resident Evil game. Was it Outbreak? What was the one where you played as a person and there were like other people?
Survivor?
Oh, are you talking Operation Raccoon City?
No, it was.
I think you are thinking Outbreak. Because you play as regular people.
As regular
around,
people, just in an Outbreak.
It's Outbreak, but it's not.
It's not really Resident Evil.
It's not really Outbreak though.
Right. Because Survivor was the shooter.
Because the Dead Nation, it's like it's a top-down 3/4 view, and you're basically just running through a 3D maze or a 3D map.
Okay.
Basically.
All right.
Shooting things from from an overview.
Which doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. Not for a Silent Hill game.
No.
Well,
nice job, man. That's Silent Hill.
I love this game, and there's just I can't say enough good stuff about it.
Yeah, it's super good. Like this first one, there aren't a huge amount of creatures, but it still kind of gets the creepiness across. It's to me, it was more of trying to stomach that first half. made it so hard for me. So. That's more so why I never got too much into it. Oh my god, is it starting to fade? Mm-hmm. GameStop. Where are we here? Generic PlayStation. 190. Oh.
And...
Well, I guess that'll go into what...
And Silent Hill. I bought this game on October 14th, 2004.
Wow. And what does that say? How much?
$12.99.
Wow. So
at GameStop when they still sold goddamn PlayStation 1 games.
Yes.
Damn, I miss those days.
We really won't give our review for it. We kind of already did.
Honestly,
it's a good game.
It's a good game. I think it's definitely worth playing. It's one of those games that has unfortunately kind of gone up pretty significantly in price, and I think people are really I don't know if Silent Hill was ever it's never had the pop of Resident Evil.
It was a niche title.
It was a niche title,
unfortunately.
But I think that more people are jumping on the Silent Hill train.
Silent Hill, I say, is more popular than games like, let's say, Fatal Frame or like Clock Tower. As far as like the survival horror genre goes, it's under Resident Evil, but above those.
I think it's got it's. I don't know if it's still niche enough to say that it's got a cult following. It's got a very big cult following.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's not. I don't think that Silent Hill has ever really been mainstream until like PT or the movies even.
PT could imagine a world where that went through.
I know.
I feel like this series would have got a fucking massive resurgence. It would have been on par with Resident Evil.
To be quite honest, of legends that you're like, what if? These what if questions, I honestly have Silent Hills up there with what would have happened if the Nintendo PlayStation actually happened. I'm dead serious. I consider it, and
considering how prolific PT really was.
One thing I do hate, though, that kind of came out of PT and Silent Hills in general, is the fact that the game never really came out. It was just a demo. But Hideo Kojima is now held in the reverence and named above the people who actually created Silent Hill as a result of that. Because it was so such a wonderful demo and so well done. So I think he does, his name should kind of be included in creators of Silent Hill, but don't put him above the actual Team Silent that created Silent Hill.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just no.
like I said, they fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked that all up when they canned.
I know. Konami knew what they were doing, unfortunately, but
No, they didn't.
They
Didn't know what they were doing.
They hurt all of us, though.
They were trying to get back at one person, and essentially punish. It's what is it? Punish one, you punish us all.
Yeah.
And that's what they were trying to do. That's what ended up doing is punishing us all.
Yep.
Because, like I said, had that gone through, this franchise would be recognized.
Oh yeah.
Sales numbers say something else. The first game is the best selling in the series.
2 sold well though, didn't it?
Yeah, 38,000 copies less than the first one did.
Wait a minute, how many did the first one sell?
550,000 worldwide.
None of these were a million seller?
Nope.
Even the first one went to a greatest hits though.
That doesn't mean anything on the PlayStation.
I suppose not. Yeah.
The lowest selling was
Book of Memories.
Homecoming, it looks like.
Homecoming, really? On
This, like-
PlayStation 3?
This one doesn't look like it has a complete all the other ones. But yeah, it looks like Homecoming was the least selling.
It's a shame. So then I guess yes, it is. It is a cult classic.
Even in the Japanese sales, look at Silent Hill 1, look at Silent Hill 2.
It just fell like an anvil.
Yep.
But that also could have been a product of its time.
Holy cow! Shattered Memories on the PS2 sold only 6,272 copies in Japan.
Because you have to remember, this genre was starting to really take off into prominence around this era.
Yes, it was.
Because Resident Evil basically brought the genre on the map.
So Resident Evil brought it on the map in 1996.
Yeah.
But I honestly feel that Resident Evil 4 is what cemented its legacy. And
Think
when
so?
all of a sudden everything...
Nemesis. Kind of, because people loved 1 and 2 and Nemesis, and
2 was good.
Obviously 4 blows it out of the water.
2 was good. 3 was kind of starting to follow too closely, where it's like they're just doing the same thing, and 4 just completely reinvigorated it, just completely changed everything. And 4, I think, was the first one that was actually winning like Game of the Year awards.
4, which is ironic because 4 gave it fresh life, but also killed it at the same time.
It honestly
because
did.
look what happened.
It turned it more into action oriented versus the action.
Exactly.
Well,
it started to stray from
its original
roots.
Yeah, its original roots.
So while it's the great, I mean, it's the
great equalizer.
Is it the greatest for the right reason?
I never said it was the greatest.
Well, but what it comes down to is 4 essentially would be the best Resident Evil, because that's I mean, look how many times well, I can't even say that because RE4 has been re-released so many fucking times.
Yeah, but Resident Evil 2 has been
and 1 and 3 and the only one that never really got any love was Veronica.
No,
that one never
which is
really
a shame
got
because
there's Code Veronica than Code Veronica X.
I liked Code Veronica. So
But
yeah, this game is Silent Hill is now kind of a pricey game. It's like almost $100.
$99.68.
Yeah.
So, but luckily there's a few ways to play Silent Hill.
There is. It's on the PlayStation Network.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it's always been on the PlayStation Network and probably the PS4 PlayStation Shop.
Yeah, we got kind of off track.
Yeah. The greatest hits version is a little bit cheaper, although I think at this point it's not much cheaper than the Black Label the Black Label game is. But yeah, honestly, I think with it being on the network and Xbox Live, I'm not sure if it's Xbox Live or if it's just PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation Network. It's cheap. I think you can buy it for $5 or something like that. $7 on the network. So
yeah. So there you guys go. That is our play of Silent Hill. I will make it bearable to watch.
I'm sorry that I made it unbearable to sit through.
Next time, I will have him play through it beforehand. Like I said, he will play through 2, and then we'll record 2. So there. Oh, God.
So in other words, we're never playing through 2.
No, we will. We are going to. We are going to do that. So, hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Go to powertripgaming.tv. Takes you directly to this channel where you can watch all of our other side quest videos.
And you can watch our main quest videos too, where we play through the entire officially licensed library of NES games.
The North American license 678.
Yes.
You can also go to iTunes or Stitcher and look for the PTG Powercast, where we talk about many various things. The episode The Haunting of Wisconsin is our survival horror episode, where we talk about Silent Hill and Resident Evil and amongst other survival horror games.
And if you want to contact us but you're not on social media, you can hit us up at our Gmail account at nespowertrip@gmail.com.
That is right. So, next time on Power Trip.
Happy Halloween!
That's right. And we'll play something better.
And we will play something
Really,
better.
though?
But happy Halloween!
We will play something better.
play
We
something.
might not play better, but we will play something. We will play something better.
I see what you're saying. We'll play something, better. Yes.
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 Well, no, we will not play better.
We'll play better than we did this game. But we
No,
won't play
we will
a better
play
game.
a game that is better than...
No, we won't.
Well, that's the...
No.
Well, we're definitely not going to play better with us on the
we
couch.
won't play better. We will play better.
We will?
Yes.
God, I hope so.